Hi guys, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial I will show you how to make a text to follow a path using Adobe After Effects. Without further ado, let's get into it. Now first thing we want to do is create a new composition. Let's title the composition as main. We want to create a text. Can be anything really. It can be sample. Sample is a good text to use. Okay, so once we have that, the next thing we want to do is create the path that the text is going to follow. So I like to have my text come out of the composition into the composition, then does the kind of circuit, then create the last where the text is going to land. So let's make this one a straight line, right? The next thing we're going to do is actually animate the text along the path. So what you're going to do is open up the text option by opening this drop down menu here. Open up the text again, then go to path option, then select this mask, and immediately you will notice that the text jumped from the middle of the composition right onto the path. So what I'm going to play around with now is this first magic. I will create a keyframe by clicking on the stopwatch right in front of the first margin. Then I'll play around with it. I'll go the negative direction first. I'll keep going. I'll keep going. Keep going until it is all the way outside of the composition. Right, so we have it outside of the composition already. So we can go to, like, say 4 seconds. Then we can bring it all the way back and just kind of size it until we get to the middle of the composition, like that. So you can select all these 2 keyframes, hit F9 on our keyboard to make it ease in and ease out. Open the graph editor, then drag it all the way. I like it coming out fast. Maybe we can even change the direction of the path. Bring it in from somewhere around here, then adjust this one to meet up here, and just tweak it around to make it even much more faster and easier. So now that we have adjusted the path, we are going to have to adjust the keyframe as well, because it has gone away from the center. So you can go back to the keyframe and bring it back a little bit, just like so. And we have something like this. If you don't want it to be that long, you can reduce the number of points you have. You can go from here straight to there. So bring it back a little bit because it's gone all the way out. So you can have it somewhere around here. Oh, and oh, by the way, this one would have gone all the way out, so see where it is. So we have to bring it back closer to the composition. So if you play it back now, to come in a little bit faster. Another thing I want to do before we go further is animate the tracking, so that by the time the sample is landing at the final destination, you can start tracking. Now I can track it out like this. So we have something that goes. So if I feel the animation is too slow, and if you feel the same thing too, you can just select all of the keyframes that you have, then hold on to Alt key or Option key on the Mac, then select the last keyframe and adjust it as you want. So I have something like this. So there seems to be a bump around here. So let's fix that bump. No, I don't want it to have a bump. I want it to come in smooth. So like that. So now that we have this, let's bring it back to the center a little bit. Yeah, I can bring the test itself all the way up to the center of it. Now that we have this, it's time to create just a simple background. So to create a simple background, I'll just select Y. Control Y, sorry. Control Y. Let's limit BG for background. Drag it to the bottom of the composition. Then we can look for ramp here in your effect panel. Select the gradient ramp and put it on the background. Then for the white parts, I'm going to select this bright red, and for the black part, it's going to remain black, and I'm going to make it a radial ramp. Pull the black in the middle and drag out the red a little bit. Now we'll go back to this place and swap the colors, and you have something like this. So maybe this one is a little bit then if you're noticing a banding around your background, you can always scatter the ramp. So once you scatter the ramp, it's going to. So, and there you have it. If text that follows the path. Now, you can turn on the motion blur so that when the text is coming in, it's not readable until it stops moving. Something like that. And don't forget, you can change the text anytime you like and change it to anything. You can change the path that it's following also. You can change the path. You can make it coming from here. You can make it coming from up. You can make it coming from really anywhere that you want. You can delete some points from the path. So we can make it something like this. Instead of coming from the other end, you can come from up and goes like this. And don't forget, once you change the path that the text is following, you need to adjust the margins back. You need to adjust the margins. So I'm just going to adjust this margin here. Try to place back at the middle. It seems like at the middle. Then I'm going to go back to the first keyframe of the margin. I'll zoom out a little bit so that we'll know exactly where the text is. So I'll bring it closer to the composition, something like that. And you have it. You have it, a simple text animation with a simple text animation, and there you have it, a simple text animation that follows the path. If you like the tutorial so far, please like, share and subscribe. Also, you can let me know in the comment section if you have a particular kind of tutorial you want me to do for you. If you want me to show you how to do anything in After Effects, I can show you. Just put it in the comment section and I'm going to attend to it. Thank you for watching.